please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas.
Boy. Hello, hello, hello. Good evening and welcome to the After Hours episode 58. I'm your host, Carlos Silva, talking with you from the Reunion Resort here in Osceola County, 6 miles from Disney World. And I'll be joined by the world famous, the great, you know who I'm talking about? My dear buddy, Collin Kendall.
If that's what he chooses to call me. I don't know if that's a buddy. I don't know if it's a pal. I'm a big buddy some days and Puddles other days. There's just no telling with Carlos.
It's everything, buddy. It's everything.
It's all of the above.
And all the way from, actually not so far from here, our buddy and the Mr. Mr. Magic, Jason Canapp.
Well, thank you very much. I just wish I actually got the real Barry Manilow version of the song in the intro. Maybe we could work on that for next week.
We'll try to do that.
Because isn't that
Could this be magic?
Melissa, could this be magic? But it's also like something in Vermont or I
No,
Vermont.
it's could it be magic? No, don't.
We'll check the liner notes later. I know it's that song. Good to see you guys.
Buddies, let's talk Disney. How are you?
Let's do this thing.
It's so good. You know, yesterday we had a impromptu live surprise and a very fun live show all the way from Reunion to Kentucky and Epcot with Jason and also our guests Zach and Marcos. I know that Marcos is watching us, but
yes,
but buddies,
high in the sky.
Yes,
look out from above.
But buddies, I would like to start just with a special note. I know there's some people that watched my live show like last Tuesday, the one in Portuguese, and there were some questions about because I announced something for our friends during that show, and there was some questions yesterday about that. Let me explain one thing. I'm here in Orlando since actually 2 weeks ago. During last week, I was actually alone here. My family went back to Miami. And right after the show that we did last Thursday, I started to feel a little bit different. And I had the night between Thursday and Friday, I had shivering, a little bit of fever, and a lot of sweating. So when I woke up Friday...
At first, we thought it was separation anxiety from Puddles. But
yeah,
that happens to people. I know. It's hard to leave me.
Yes,
the pangs of leaving Puddles.
And
it's very sad.
Friday morning, I woke up. I went schedule a rapid test, and I went to the Central Care for Advent Health, and because my family was supposed to during the afternoon to drive from Miami to Orlando, and for my surprise, I was tested positive for COVID. And the first thing I did was to call my wife and to say, stay there, please. I have to stay now in isolation for 10 days. And to call Collin because Collin spent the whole week with me. But the good thing is that I have to tell you is that I'm fully vaccinated. Collin is fully vaccinated. And actually due to the fact that I'm fully vaccinated, I have minor symptoms. It was scary. Yes, it's always scary, but it was minor symptoms. I'm totally okay now. It's actually since Sunday I'm pretty fine. I'm following the protocols because it's the responsible thing to do. Collin is doing pretty fine.
I'm good.
Yeah, no, there was nothing.
Carlos is a little feisty. I'm gonna point that out. He's a little feisty, and I don't know if he's using this COVID thing as an excuse or if he's just like letting his feisty show.
He spent too much time alone this week.
I think that's what it is.
So everything is okay, and I fully appreciate everything. All the ones that knew before and they were worried. Don't worry, everything is fine. I'm okay. I'm going to be staying here in the isolation until Actually, my isolation stops on Sunday.
Tonight, isn't it?
No, Sunday.
Oh, it's
Sunday.
10 days, right?
10 days.
Right.
And then the hugs begin.
And Sunday, and then I will just probably drive to Miami by Monday morning, and then back to my wife, back to my kids, into Lola.
Well, technically, Lola could be there. It'd be just fine.
So I'm okay. We're okay, and again, and it's I'm not raising any flag, and don't get me wrong, but I'm really thankful. I'm really thankful about the fact that I'm fully vaccinated and nothing.
And that you're not in a hotel room. That's nice too.
Yeah, I'm not in a bad place. I'll tell you guys. I'm not in. I'm not in a bad place. I'm in a really fun place. I'm really having a lot of fun here. So let's go on, buddies, and talking about friends and everything that the friends that we saw yesterday, and there's loads of friends here, and you have to say. We have to say hello to a lot of friends here. Let me see who is here.
Everybody's here.
Can you help me? Can you help me?
Of course, I see Michael
insist.
Riley,
I mean,
Marcus
yeah.
Val, who's flying above our heads in an airplane. Carly Rhodes, good to see you. Kelly Lawrence, who I think was the first person in tonight. Great to see you. And hello to my mom, who mentions that Lola must be going crazy. Wendy, good to see you. And Carrie, great to see you. And Ben from across the pond. John from across the pond.
John from across the pond I saw here too. Yeah.
Butch from Maryland and Megan, great to see you as well. And Peter Mano, and then I'll let you guys take it from there.
But you covered like half.
90%.
It's cool. Just stealing everything. It's all right.
Selby.
Not cool.
There's still Jody. There's still Christy. There's still
Selby is here.
A few more now.
Selby, all the way from São Paulo, is here too, saying hello to everybody. Who is? I already talked.
Ed McGowan, good to see you.
Hi, Ed. Yeah. How are you? Peter is our buddy. Peter is here.
I say hi to my wife, Michelle. I didn't say hi to Michelle.
Good.
I was waiting for that.
Butch,
you were going to hear about
Butch
that
is
later.
here too.
Lisa Milam's here.
Lisa Milan's here. Yes, everybody is showing up. Thank you, guys.
Welcome.
Mark Jones.
Eric,
I should say Mark Jones is here. And he's being very quiet because he's doing some church-related thing, but he still has this on. Don't tell anybody.
Our buddy Eric is showing up here. Eric, all the way from Brazil.
Eric, great to see you.
Mark Williams, Gary Abel Eiley is here. Valerie Seido is here. And for those who are here and not showing up in our comments, please make your comments. Show up. We're a really, really friendly community.
Most of the time.
Most of the time. Sometimes Jason's bites, but no problem. He
does bite.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
A little less bite, a little more bite, a little. Is it a little less bark and a little more bite, or is it's a little less bark?
I don't think it's
and a little,
either.
Yeah. A little less bark and a little more bite. I think that's what it is. A little less conversation, a little more action.
But and all of you that are watching us, please don't forget to hit the love button, the smash. How Jason said yesterday, the
smash
like
button,
smash the like and the love button, and please like the video. If you're watching us from YouTube, please don't forget to like the video and share the after hours. Spread the word. We would like to have this show as much as watch, and with our community always growing.
Wendy says maybe it's more of a nibble. I think she means a cannibal. That's what we like to say. Anyway,
okay. Let me see here, buddies. Okay.
I mean, I know what comes next.
No, I'm now. Let's
home.
It's the whole thing. I think the whole COVID thing.
Channel Jackie Gleason and
and being alone
and Smokey the Bandit too.
Buddy's already tested every single bathroom here to sing and singing in the bathroom. So
it's very
it's moving day by day.
Now is the time.
Now's the best time.
And we have some news. Yes, we have some news. Yes. Well, let's start with. That's one thing that I have to start. Actually, before we start the live show, I gave you the role of news, and I forgot to mention that I inserted something that was right in the half hour before the show that I saw, and I need to bring that on. It's because
this just in.
Yes, you saw this one.
I didn't see this.
Yes.
That?
Actually,
it's the airport.
It's the airport in Orlando. All the tram stations will have this library, this setting now due to the 50th birthday. So look how beautiful it is.
Because so many people take pictures in the airport.
Yes. So it is the tram, the MCO tram station.
It is.
Does it say first look on the thing itself, or is it a
No,
I don't think so.
It is the way that it comes like this. Yeah.
Someone, okay, so I know Marcus was at
It's
the
not
airport.
on the floor. No.
Special award of some sort to whoever can post an actual picture of that for us from
I
the
don't
airport.
think it's
You
up
have
yet.
No, it's not yet. It's not up yet.
well, whenever it goes up.
Okay, challenged. So to post in our after hours community. I'll send a picture of the three of us with the face hat. A hat.
With what? With
The
what?
face hat.
Is that your prize? I think that's more of a punishment, really.
Right, I was going to say, they may actually not want to send anything in now. That's great. It's okay.
Okay, so thank you. Forget about it, Carlos. Don't. Okay, let's go to the first news. We're gonna talk about Brightline. Is the train service that is already was operating in South Florida, and since COVID is not operating, because what they're doing is that they're waiting for the rest of the line, the one that they're working currently now from South Florida to MCO to Orlando Airport. They're waiting to that to get done and ready. Mm-hmm. But there were some news yesterday because there was a discussion with the Florida Department of Transportation, and that is a huge thing about which is the pathway that Brightline is going to use between MCO and Disney Springs, because that's another thing that we know, because after MCO you're going to have a station on Disney Springs, and from Disney Springs goes all the way to Tampa. Okay.
And just to be clear, this is because of the route that it is supposed to be taking, which is along 417, which is highlighted in the yellow.
Yes.
This is why it's right now before the Central Florida Expressway Authority, because they control that particular bit of highway there. And they basically punted. They basically agreed unanimously to literally delay indefinitely the decision as to whether they were going to allow this to be built on that road, because essentially there's a whole bunch of lobbying happening, partially from what is that? What's the name? The Hunters Creek communities there, which it looks like it kind of cuts through the neighborhood, but actually would follow along where the current expressway is. But Universal Studios, the iDrive, business groups, the convention center.
The one with money. Let's put it that way.
They're all like, "Oh no, go this other way." And the best thing, I think the funniest thing, I literally laughed out loud when I read this, was that that group, that organization, the group that's representing all of those other interests, said something like, "It will only cost like another $300 million." Like,
maybe to NBC, that's not a lot.
That's
of
like
money.
a third of the projected cost. I'm like, what are you talking about? That's a lot of money. And I don't have a dog in the fight in terms of like, I know there are actually a lot of pros and cons for the various routes and so forth. But it's an interesting thing to watch. And I just hope that what we don't see happen is that it stalls out everything. Like, I don't want it to
I'm tired of waiting on this thing, to be quite honest with you.
There's a huge chance. There's a huge chance, Jason, because one thing is true. Mm-hmm. What I know is that Hunters Creek, because I know that community a little bit, they're divided. They're not all 100%.
Yeah, and that's
against
what you would expect in some things like this.
So the whole thing is that the International Drive folks with Universal, they got it together and they tried to help us on here, but actually the whole thing is with them. Okay, and that's the. But Kelly was asking us, will the train be good for us in here in Miami? Yes, Kelly.
Yeah, that's almost done.
Yeah, and one thing, Kelly, for me in my case, even if it goes up to MCO and stays there for a while, I'm 100% taking that for, many times a month probably. And
I just hope they build a new rental car center next to the train station.
and
At least an Uber station.
And in the other hand, Kelly, what's help us in terms of South Florida is that you start to you have another opportunity to bring the travelers and guests to experience the cruise departures that we have in Fort Lauderdale, they have in Miami. You know, the both ports together, we handle something like 60% of the departures in the world. So that is pretty important for Miami too. And I think it's a double-hand situation because Disney and Orlando is also foreseeing that people that is going to South Florida for the cruises have an opportunity because they're gonna have a station at Miami Seaport and Miami Cruise Port. So
and we all tend to forget who owns Universal. They're up there with Disney as far as dollars. So
we'll watch. We'll see what happens.
There's a lot of back and forth that's going to happen.
Another good news that I have to share, it is about entertainment returning. Okay, we're gonna have actually in the picture there you have Beauty and the Beast that actually returning August 15th, but also we're going to have the returning August 1st, The Wonderful World of Animation, and in
The Wonderful World of Animation.
And August 8th, Monster Inc. Laughing Floor. Laughing Floor is going to be Monster Inc. is also returning.
That one surprises me.
Yeah,
the guy with churros is back. The guy buying the churros is back.
And August 21st, Turtle Talk with Crush that I'm still traumatized by the one experience that I have there. And it's getting back. It's getting back too.
But still no news about a full nighttime show at Hollywood Studios, correct?
Still not.
Just the projections, right?
Buddies, I think that anything that involves too many performers, it is a challenge now. It is a
part of it's union stuff too. Yeah, like actors unions and stuff.
No, but it's really hard to find them now because
yeah, for sure.
They're the life changes. Actually, they were particularly from what I'm hearing is from with musicians.
Magicians?
No.
Musicians. They
musical
sing and do tricks.
Musical magicians?
Musicians.
Magic.
Oh, no, I cannot gonna. With those guys, this it's been really difficult. Oh my gosh! Okay,
another. When Chris Shepard sings a song and does a trick at the same time.
Then we have. It was not a surprise for me, but it was announced that Happily Ever After and Epcot Forever they will have a last night. It would be September 29th. Okay. And that's what another thing that came up yesterday. Did you guys saw it?
We're just gonna go right past that. That's fine. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. No, this one is the only thing. September 29th. It's ending. But no surprise, we talk about. We talk about it.
At the same time, we
don't know that it's gone forever.
Before. Yeah, especially with California, they brought back a show that was already there after their 60th. So this wouldn't be out of the ordinary. And we don't even know this isn't a very similar show to what we already have.
I think what's going to come back is Happily Ever After Forever.
There you go. That's it. For now. Add that at the end.
It is funny because it's what's 3-4 years that we have a Happily Ever After.
4 years, I believe, is what they're saying. Once
I love the show. I'm
not as emotionally vested in that show as I was Wishes.
Yes, that's the point. That's the point for me.
I feel like Melrose.
It wasn't here for 30
Happily Ever
years.
After was Melrose Place, but
I don't know.
90210 was really Wishes. Like that was.
What is Melrose Place?
Huh?
See, Carlos doesn't know what it is either, so it's not an age thing.
No, no. It is. It is not. It is an age thing, and I know what he's talking about, but I never follow those shows. I know what he's talking about.
Dynasty. Falcon Crest.
I've heard of Dynasty.
Dynasty is the guy from Dallas, from Texas.
No, Happy Days, Laverne and Shirley. No. Mork and Mindy. No.
That was with Robbie Williams, no?
Rob Williams was in Mork and Mindy. That's right. But he first played Mork on Happy Days.
Oh, really?
Which
I remember
think may have
Happy
been
Days, but not the original. Obviously, not when it first came out.
Can we go back to the news thing?
We can. Yeah, we can. Yeah.
Have you guys saw that yesterday?
Oh, I
I
did see
on
the poster.
Instagram, the artist posted this that had painted it, which was pretty cool. I forget his name, actually. That's a shame on my part, but yeah, I saw that earlier today.
So is the poster for the Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser, and if you pay attention, let me go back to that. If you pay attention to the details on that, you start to get some idea about the experience. So you have Chewie probably is going to show up, and you have Kylo Ren in the back. So some ideas of experiences of things that we're gonna have in that two-night experience. I'm a Star Wars fan, and I like when they start to test new concepts. For instance, something like that I like, but I'm not growing that anxious or excited about
honestly,
that.
I'm not super excited about
No,
this because
no.
I know what it's going to be absurdly expensive.
Okay, can I just have a moment for a second? Disney, Mr. Disney, I just want you to go back and listen to this when the time comes to hand out the passes, the free passes, to try it out.
No.
I'm very much looking forward to it. Thank you very much.
I mean, it'll be fun.
I will
Don't get me wrong. I just don't think
gladly
I'll
be
able
there,
to
and I will
afford
bring
it.
my Star Wars people with me.
No, but you know one thing. I'm just saying that it is not because of the concept itself or
No,
Star Wars.
it looks
I think
fun.
the whole thing.
Is awesome.
It is awesome, but everything is going on. You have
Yeah.
When I
many-
was a
I
child,
get what he's talking
I
about.
would
many,
set
there are many
I
things
would-
popping up.
I
and
would set
and
cushions up in my basement. I
There's-
would maybe climb in my dryer
there's
to pretend
so
I was
many
in a
things
space
popping up.
ship.
So many good
That
good
explains
things.
so
in it.
much.
Yeah.
They didn't turn.
Somebody
no,
had
no.
to turn that dryer on. No,
Okay.
but I mean, the kicker on it for me on this, like, I like the idea. I think it'll be really, really neat when they get it done. I think they'll do it incredibly well. However, if it's your resort for your stay, you're gonna want to spend most of your time there. So, like, people are
It's
gonna
not
have
meant
to
to
pick
be
and
like
choose.
that. It's not meant to be
But
like
they're
that.
going
It's-
to. Like,
No,
that's
it's
how
like
people
a
are going to
2-day.
do it.
It's a 2-day cruise kind of thing, and you don't. And the only time you leave is to go to Batu. And
Right,
I mean,
so people are going to have to pick or choose in a lot of
No,
cases.
it's part of
'cause
the whole
price.
thing. Are you kidding me? It's part of the whole kit and caboodle.
But you know one thing. There's a breaking news that just came up now. Breaking news that came up just now before the final one that I have separated here. But I have something that just came out. Happy birthday to Nolan. Michael Riley's son. His 21st birthday. Happy birthday, buddy. Enjoy your day.
Happy
Don't
birthday.
enjoy it
Do we have
too
any other
much,
birthdays?
though.
Let us know if there's other birthdays. Don't be shy if you have a birthday.
Yes. Happy
Let us know.
birthday.
Yeah.
Jason's only mean most of the time.
Let's go to the last
It took
news.
him a while to figure that out.
Oh, this is the show that Collin doesn't know about.
No, I actually haven't seen this.
So
like, the
actually,
advertisement for it.
it's already.
I
it's
remember.
a-
Okay, we talked about this once before, though, didn't we?
Yes,
Because I commented on Dwayne Johnson, but I've not seen any of the trailers or anything.
we do have a trailer. So let me show the trailer.
Oh, it's
Are
a
you-
doozy.
Okay.
Get ready for the ride of a lifetime.
Yes! 360 immersion.
Not technically, but that's the spirit. Discover the true stories behind Disney's most iconic and beloved attractions across the globe.
That could be interesting.
Well, we could do better than interesting.
I was in awe. I was amazed.
There we go. Exactly what we'd expect from executive producers Dwayne Johnson, Danny Garcia, and Brian Vogt Weiss, right?
Right?
Right.
All right.
So hold on tight for a ride so amazing it inspired a movie with this guy.
The backside of water.
That's right. Jungle jokes.
It's exciting and it's tantalizing in a way. You don't know what's around the corner.
You'll get a copy of the spiel script, and that's kind of like a menu.
Ooh, delicious puns.
I love a good pun.
A small world with a tiny problem.
At first, they were going to sing their own national anthem.
It's just noise.
Cropped castles.
People are surprised that it's only 70 feet tall.
Yeah.
And what in the galaxy far, far away is that?
We refer to it as the Darth Vader Ballet.
This is the kind of making of dreams are made of.
This is what makes it so authentic to me.
It's like nothing else you've ever seen.
And so much more that won't fit in this trailer, so here's a montage. Okay, that's it. Behind the Attraction. Streaming July 21st. Oh, wait, I thought we were done. Oh, right. The logo animation.
Okay. Number one. I'm super excited about the concept for the show. I haven't watched any of them yet. I think they dropped all of them. I think they're not like coming out week by week. I don't think. I think they all dropped.
I hope
I may be wrong about that, but anyway. Regardless, I haven't watched the first one yet. However, I pray to the Disney gods that the woman who voiced the trailer does not voice the actual show, because I can't take her. I
hope she follows you on Instagram and hears
she's
this.
just so. I'm sure she's a nice person. It's just there's something about her. It's like, can you just bring it down a lot? Plus, she kind of disses on Joe Rohde, which bothered me a little bit, because he says it's interesting, and she's like, can we do better than that? Like, that's Joe Rohde. You don't say, can we do better than that to Joe Rohde? Anyway, also they show a clip of Walt almost losing a hand. Anybody catch that?
Yes.
Like, what is that about? Like,
Keep your hands inside a vehicle.
And then finally, the framing of Dwayne Johnson's really weird. It's almost like he's not wearing pants. Don't show the bottom of him.
Selby is agreeing with you, the narrator. Yes, and then wait for that. John is saying with the bugger. She voices it, Jason.
Oh no!
Oh
no!
Oh.
Okay. But I will watch.
How's
anyway.
Collin feel? It's the first time he's seen that. I want to know how Collin feels about it.
My internet's cutting in and out, but like, here's my thing on this. It seems like an over dramatized version of the Imagineering story, and I'd rather have the Imagineering story if we're gonna do that.
I want to reserve judgment for the actual show, because I need to just see. But my comments are really just about the trailer at this point. But when I was so excited about this conceptually, and then when I saw the trailer, I was like,
no, but I like it. I like Disney. I like it. Disney.
You've seen it? You saw Jungle Cruise?
No,
you
not
saw
yet.
The first one?
No.
Actually, Jungle Cruise, I'm excited about. Actually.
Yeah, me too. Jody Rice gave a really nice opinion. They should get Stacy. Yes, you're right.
Oh yeah.
He just fired her.
Oh,
really? Really?
Yeah, a few weeks ago.
Really? For real?
Yeah, that's a thing. I believe she announced it, that she was no longer working with
the
Disney,
newest member of After Hours.
Exactly.
Selby is saying that the series is really good for beginners, for fans there to understand the basic Imagineering process. But it's also great for old fans. So it's really good. Okay, buddies.
Peter Mino said they're going to put Jason on the Star Cruiser with that lady as a bunkmate. I would pay money to watch that. The whole time narrates his visit.
I don't think Michelle's going to let that happen.
One thing, buddies, as part of instead of moving ahead to one of our segments, I would like to change a little bit things up today. And I'd like to ask, sometimes we wait for the end of our show to talk about the things that we do in our when we're not doing after hours. And I would like to bring Jason and ask him to talk about a little bit what you have in terms of
coming up
of your Here at the Magic and all the beautiful things that you have in that side.
Well, thank you for asking, but I'll just give a quick plug for tomorrow's lunch break, because in addition to the videos that you can find at herewiththemagic.com or on youtube.com/herewiththemagic, we do this lunch break thing every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern, and tomorrow is our special Friday summer series. It's our summer picnic series, and guess where we're gonna be tomorrow? We're going to the Boardwalk Inn. That's right.
Good.
We're gonna do a picnic from the boardwalk, and a kind of I've learned enough about the Florida weather around midday now to know that while we have a space in mind, we do have a backup or two as well, because each time it's like the first time we did this, it was a monsoon. So that was interesting. It's 12 p.m. Eastern. HereWithTheMagicLive.com is where you can find us tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern. And thank you, Carlos, for letting me talk about that.
No, come on, buddy.
Appreciate that.
No, and I love it. You have to talk. Oh, you forgot something. You have to talk about
There's so much. You want to talk about the Morning Minute?
Yes.
I thought you never ask about it. The Morning Minute is this little, as I like to say, it's a little amuse-bouche of Here with Magic video.
What?
An amuse-bouche. Yeah, a little bite-sized morsel
You have to Google
of video.
that. Have to Google
That is
It's not
available
English. Don't worry about it.
every weekday morning, 8 a.m. Eastern. You can find it over on Instagram if you're following Here with the Magic, or on YouTube. Again, youtube.com/Here with the Magic. And do me a favor. Don't just stop by and check out the videos. Make sure you read the descriptions as well. It's half the fun.
But yesterday there's now the amuse-bouche.
Amuse-bouche.
And yesterday was this cheese. Zach came up with cheese.
No, that was Disney's thing. It was the what do they call that? It was
the cheese. I don't know.
We'll look it up. It's the
Marcos is watching us from the plane, and he can remember. She's I cannot remember. There was something.
Marcus is saying, how long are those? And I think he's talking.
No. Yeah, he got it. Fromage montage.
That's it. Fromage montage. That's
fromage
it. That's a
montage.
Disney thing. It's in a little booklet.
Buddies, Collin, let me ask you one thing. All the way from Kentucky, and you're gonna answer me pretty clear on that.
What if I choose not to?
No, please do that, sir. Please do. We need that, because then the show is not gonna move on. Now is the time.
That was the best time.
Gosh, I love that song. I love that song.
The one I was singing in
feel
your
like he
ear,
says
or the
that,
Crop
like-
Factor song.
Oh, sorry?
Nothing.
Okay. Huh?
No?
Collin, explain to us the crop factor, because there's something about this crop factor. This crop factor actually was supposed to be used in episode 56, and I totally forgot.
Which may prove problematic because it's been a while since I made these.
I totally forgot. We went
None of us
just
know what it is. This is great.
yeah. We just flew from that all the way to the other segment. I forgot it, and it's not that I
We've
remember.
had 4 shows since then.
and it's not that I remember that. Remember right after the show? No, it was the
Like
other
days
day.
later.
The days pass, and he wakes up and then he's like,
Oh, yes, DH. Oh, buddies, Collin, explain to us the crop factor, please.
Well, it's pretty simple. Similar to a guessing game, we'll have a cropped-in image from somewhere around the parks or resorts, or even potentially on the West Coast, because I don't remember which ones I chose for this week because it's been a while. And we'll crop it in, and once you'll start your guesses. You can narrow it down by choosing a park or choosing a location around property or anything like that, and then focus in your guesses until somebody gets it right, or we move to the next crop if nobody gets it right and it moves out just a little bit. We'll do, I believe, 3 of them. Carlos, is that right today?
Yes, three.
Okay, we'll do 3.
none of which we remember.
That's true. We don't really know. Hopefully I'll recognize them since I edited these photos. So here we go. Good luck.
It's the best game show ever. We have no idea what the answer is.
We have no clue.
No.
And we forgot about it last
No,
week.
I think you will remember because the first one I remember because somehow when I was next to what happened is that I was in a park next to the place, and when I saw the place, oh my gosh, I forgot the crop factor. So let's go to the first image, crop 1.
I think one of these was easy and the others were really hard.
First image, crop 1.
I love it how he picks the little area that's out of focus. It's in the back.
Welcome.
So
Technically, there's a part of this in focus.
our audience needs to find out and to write it down what they think it is.
I think I know what it is.
Of course, they're just now seeing it. So
I think I know what it is.
this one's not real difficult, actually. I don't think.
Really?
I don't. Carlos, do you think this is
Do you
difficult?
think somebody could really guess it from this, though?
It's always so hard
I
for me
think so.
to tell because
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
Bouquet Springs, no idea. Not seen the picture, but
I can't read that comment.
yeah, no, I can't go for that. I can go for that. Oh,
Oh, another one on the list.
Yes, another one on the list. Fireworks is what.
Maybe this is harder than I thought it was going to be.
Toy Story. Luis Gilberto, all the way from Belém do Pará, Brazil. Hi, buddy. How are you? Oi, amigo. Michael Riley say Mike Wazowski.
No. Closest answer we've had just came on board, but it's really not that close.
You mean like it's in Walt Disney World?
It's in the right park. I'll give them that much.
Sitker saying Pandora. Kyle saying a palm tree. Leads an animal Kindle tree.
They're getting a little bit closer. Carlos, do you want to move to the next crop?
Yeah,
'Cause I don't
let's
think
go
it
to
gives you too much.
Let's go to the second crop.
Okay, this gives you a little
good
bit more to
lord.
work with.
Okay, those are
Come on, this
feathers.
can only be
Those are
so many
feathers.
things. Yeah.
Mary
feathers.
saying Animal Kingdom.
It's got to be a rooster.
It is in Animal
It's
Kingdom.
the rooster from the beginning. It's the live-action rooster from Robin Hood.
No.
The one that
Robin Hood, Little John, walking through the forest.
You really think I was alive when they filmed that?
Hey, I think somebody got it.
Avatar Land?
Yeah, Manny did it already got it.
Paul? Kevin?
No, but right after that,
Am I blind, Carlos?
it's
Because they have claws? No, because they're macaws.
Oh yeah, it's a macaw.
Is it
Okay,
macaw?
I think I just saw the first fully correct answer.
Oh.
Yeah,
It
which
was
is
someone very close to you, Jason.
My wife?
Yes.
Did she say a
no,
bird
but
in?
yes, Michelle also got it right too. But there was macaw in the Animal Kingdom, and
Yeah,
it,
but that's not specific enough. Because
He
that
wants
could be
the bird
multiple
show.
locations.
Marcus said the whole thing. He said bird show thing, Flights of Wonder. But thing,
That
I
is
don't
the
think
correct
things do.
answer. Yeah,
That's-
that is the correct answer.
Flights
Flights
show.
of Wonder would be the correct answer, the full answer.
Oh,
Yeah.
that looked nothing like that. I mean, come on.
You're welcome.
so
I
I
gotta
got
make it tough because see, people still get it right.
This is true.
I
If Michelle's
got
getting it. I'm kind of that's pretty good.
She did a lot better than you.
Oh, she did a lot. Well,
Did I
that's
ever
not
show? Did I ever show you
won't
guys
be the last time
send you the guys the pictures of my macaws?
Yes,
because
she
they
did.
have claws?
Oh,
No, because they're macaw.
yeah. I think I will have to send you guys there.
I'm still looking forward to it.
Yeah, we'll do that. My
Post
calls.
it in the group.
I will post. I will
Oh,
post
we
it.
can post
Yeah,
it in groups. We
I
can
will
all
post it in.
contribute.
Yes,
I'll benefit.
yes. They're raised. They
Okay.
were raised from babies. Beautiful.
Bubbas. There were birds from Bubbas.
New babies. Yeah.
The Bubbas.
That's the most Brazilian thing I've ever heard in my life.
What? Raising macaws from babies.
Exactly.
It's not a common thing, but we do that. Okay, Colin.
Round two.
Let's go to the image two. First crop.
That could be bad because I thought that was the easy one. Oh crap!
This?
I don't even remember what this is.
Oh, that's a stein. We're in Germany, folks. That's a.
I have no idea what this is.
Looks like a-
Oh
that
wait,
looks
yes
like a
I do.
beer
Yes
stein.
I do. This is
looks
really
like-
hard.
Oh.
This is really, really hard. Maybe the hardest one I've ever done.
Is this your telephoto lens? Did you take a picture of the Germany pavilion from across
No.
the lagoon? You can't even do that anymore.
No. This is very, very difficult. If somebody gets this from this crop, I'll be incredibly
Okay, wait.
impressed.
So the shelf.
Mary is saying Tango bathroom. No, but it's the right park.
Oh.
Is the right part.
Oh, can I
Beauty,
guess?
Beauty
Can I
and
guess?
the Beast sing-along?
Is it
No, Lisa.
Gaston's Tavern?
Nope.
Nope.
Man.
This is really obscure. Like,
Yes.
I was proud of myself for coming up with this.
Patricia is saying it's the shelf in Germany in the gift shop. No, Patricia, actually, it's not in Epcot. It's in Magic Kingdom.
It is a shelf, though.
Mary T. Wells is saying Bell. No.
Bell? How a bell in a stein?
No.
Kyle is asking
A stein of bells.
Pinocchio's.
No, but that's a good guess.
Yes, a good guess, but it's not. Valerie is saying Main Street Plaza Restaurant.
Another good guess, but no.
No.
Really
Not
specific.
Enchanted Tales with Belle.
Not Be Our Guest. Mike O'Reilly, no. Enchanted Tales, no. Maurice.
Okay, is this
Back it
on an
out
attraction? Is it on an attraction?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Is it a dark ride?
Sorta?
Yeah, it is dark, yep. But is
Take us to crop number 2.
it is okay, let's go.
It's Winnie the
There's
Pooh.
No.
John is from UK. Say
There's a giveaway in this picture.
head is
Okay,
there?
someone
Village
has got
House.
it.
No,
Someone has got it.
no. Seriously.
Mm-hmm.
Sir Mickey's, no. Let me see. The Emporium, no. Oh, yes. Mike O'Reilly.
We have a correct
Mike
answer.
O'Reilly got it.
Wow.
Is the Carousel of Progress.
Is it just me, or is this like Jason in like 20 years? If he keeps dyeing his hair.
What?
First of all, I don't. There's no way my hair will still be that dark in 20 years. I'll be
said
lucky
if
if
you
I
dyed
have
your
that much hair in 20 years. And I don't think my ears are that big. Are they? Are my ears that big? Plus, he's in
Depends.
better shape than I'll be.
You know who show up here with the wrong answer, but show up here is Stu Orlando. Hi, Orlando.
Good to see ya.
How are
Hey,
you?
Orlando.
That was difficult. And if you look, the very top right corner of what you see now is what that crop was. So that was a hard one.
Michelle saying, "Cool crop. I love this game. Good."
Oh, brother. It's going to go to his head.
Truth.
I'm glad that she's watching the show.
Good. So let's go to the third image. Third image, crop 1.
I hope I can remember this.
I don't.
Carlos, do you not know?
I don't remember. I don't remember this
Oh,
one.
no. That means it is really difficult, probably.
Yeah. Let's go. Crop 1.
Oh, I know what this is. We're good. I remember editing this photo years ago.
Oh, I know where this is, I think.
Mike O'Reilly saying Nolan got that one. Good. Happy
Nice.
birthday again, Nolan.
I think somebody's going to get this pretty quick, but I could be wrong.
I think I know where this is. Is it an Epcot?
No.
Oh, I don't know where it is.
Michelle
was so confident.
Michelle
for
saying
such a short amount of time.
Michelle is saying flagpole. Mary T. Wells, Stone Sawyer Island.
Oh, is it
It
a
is
flagpole or is that
a
a
flagpole.
Lisa is saying the flagpole in Liberty Square. Mike
That's
O'Reilly,
very, very good answer.
flagpole in Main
the
Street.
correct
It's sort of correct.
Oh, really?
What do you mean it's-
Carlos, is that fair?
Let's go to the second one, though. Can we
Yeah,
move?
go ahead, because I think I'm looking for a specific answer, but the answer that I was looking for was not in the picture before. So
Buddy, don't ask me if it's fair or not because I don't remember what it is. I'm totally lost here. I'm flying by instrument here.
What is that?
So the closest answer we've had is the flagpole in Liberty Square. That's all I can say.
Not,
But
Main
it is a.
Street.
Okay, not Main Street.
So it is Liberty Square.
It is Liberty Square. I was looking for Liberty Bell, but I realized I
bell in
cropped
that
it out
picture.
out of the other. Yes, there is. It's the whole left corner.
Wait, that's not a bell.
That's the bell.
So
Go to the reveal, Carlos.
Oh, it's the
the
edge
bell.
of the bell. Oh,
Yeah,
look at
it's
that.
see?
That's
Tricky.
such an unfair
Tricky.
crop.
He's
Tricky. Somebody still got it though.
Sneaky. He's so
very,
sneaky.
very, very sneaky. Very,
Very
sneaky.
So
Yeah.
sneaky.
I love that,
Yeah,
buddy.
I meant
love
to
that.
leave a little piece of the bell in. But
I
I think our
forgot this
overlay
one
covered it
totally.
up.
I forgot totally about this one. For me, it was like how playing with everybody. I've loved it.
Does this ring a bell?
That was terrible.
Yeah, it's terrible. Talking about this, if that rings a bell or not. Why don't we talk about Collins?
Lost your, you
spiel.
lost your bottom.
No, I'm trying to
Lost
get
my
to
what?
it. No, because this.
Something dropped out from under. Anyway, it was weird.
So
Let's
let's
see on the replays.
No, I don't. Let's go to Collins. Colin, talk about what you're doing with our guide for WDW and your website and blog. It's your turn.
There's not a ton of things going on right now, but I am making a big push on Instagram still. Real close to getting to a number that's going to help a lot of us. I'm not a numbers guy, but I like resources. So if you know a friend or you have a friend that would really like some Disney content in their Instagram feed, now some videos as well, as I share some of the stuff that I was captured in the parks the last few weeks. If you want to see some of that and have it brighten up your day a little bit, follow me on Instagram. That's my biggest thing right now, working towards a goal there. I'm closing in on it quickly. So that allows us to do some more things in the future that could not only affect this show, but other things that we can do and share and have fun with in the community. But it's always good to have new people there. So if you know somebody, invite them to check it out. It's at Guide4WW. And sooner rather than later, hopefully I'll be able to share more articles directly there. And they'll come right from guide4ww.com/shop if you want to shop. If you want to just read articles, just take off the shop part and you are good to go. But pretty simple, to the point. Have any special requests or anything, feel free to reach out. I'll be happy to do the best I can to honor those.
Yeah,
Okay.
because this segment, the Crop Factor, was brought by Guide for WTW. So this is a nice. I like the idea. I hope, Jason, that we would have discussed that yesterday, because that's why I was crazy here with the bottoms, because nothing is in sequence here for me.
Crazy here with the bottles. Is that what you said?
Bottoms.
Oh.
But
Either way, that was a weird thing to say.
Those things that you click.
Oh, the buttons.
Yes.
Bottles, buttons, bottoms.
My gosh, I forgot to show the look. We do already in the middle of the show, and I forgot talking about things. Look here. Look
What are
outside.
you showing now? Oh, the pool cam.
The Bunda Cam. Yeah.
Bigfoot's out there.
Yeah. Is the back?
He's squatch hunting.
It is the back of here of the home here.
It's so exciting out there.
Oh yeah, a lot of thanks God. No
Look
movement.
at it.
Yeah.
So much
A lot of
happening.
activity.
Sometimes I should mention that. So behind Carlos right now, can you go to a full shot of yourself?
Oh, let me see if I can do that.
Do you have that button?
I don't
button?
have. I don't.
Okay,
have.
don't worry about it. You don't have to. If you
No,
want to show yourself.
yes. I can do
So-
this like this.
So sometimes those curtains behind him when he's there and we're having pre-meetings, sometimes those curtains are open. And what I used to like to try to do was say, Carlos, are your kids there with you? Like, hey, Carlos, you have people there with you? Like, somebody keeps walking back and forth past the class behind. He didn't like that so much.
It would have been priceless if I was floating in his pool when he got to that shot. He's just laid back.
But
Or really just anyone.
Exactly.
But that brings me to that question. Now is the time.
Now's the best time.
Our top three. The top three that we have this week actually is a top three that you are all aware, because everything started yesterday with the whole thing that Jason needed some help with a little help of my friends.
Oh, very nice.
You like it?
I like that. Very good.
So
Get by.
yeah, with a little help of my friends, he went to Epcot because to do the research for the topic of this top three this week, which is top three things we love from Food and Wine Festival.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun. And the whole idea here, buddies, is not. There was a lot of discussion there because we didn't want to focus on just the Food and Wine Festival right now, the one from the 2021 Food and Wine Festival, but bringing the whole things that we love, even from previous editions, or then expecting that they will return on future editions and things like that. And actually, my list is a little bit that way, kind of. 2/3 of that is nostalgic, I will say. Okay, so who is going to be the first one
to talk about? Well, I want to first just mention give a thanks to those of you who were able to join us last night.
There were a lot of people joining us, yes,
for that impromptu crazy adventure around Epcot, and thank you again to Zach and Marcus for helping with that, because I definitely needed help, and I don't know if I could have done it in terms of coming up with ideas, and I certainly saw things that that are strong contenders for my list.
And you saw dark things too. So you saw the dark clouds coming in.
Oh my gosh!
We
never got hit.
Oh, yes.
It was good.
Yeah.
It was beautiful sky. Beautiful sky. Ominous.
Collin, what happened to Collin?
I think he's sleeping. Sometimes he likes to doze off.
Collin is not really sure what's happening.
Yeah, it's freezing.
Maybe we won't
hear
make him go
either,
first.
So
let's not make him go first. Do you want me to go first, or do you want to go
may
first?
have to reload.
Let me see here. So Jason, go first. Yes.
Okay, I will go first. And so my number three, and there may be a couple honorable mentions in here. I'm just going to put that out there. And I kind of like that Colin's frozen because he can't comment about that. So
I can still hear you.
Yeah, he's okay now. He's okay now. Yeah.
Okay, great. My number 3 is in the merchandise category because I kind of divided things up. And my number 3 is this Festival Remy Salted Pepper Shaker because, number 1 is Remy. And number 2, it's a little trash can. And how meta is that in terms of how we always joke about the trash cans being our tables during these festivals? I love the fact that they created this salt and pepper shaker that is a trash can. It's fantastic.
I love the idea.
If only it makes the sound effect that always interrupts my videos, that'd be great. So that's my number 3. I do have an honorable mention.
Yes, go ahead.
Can I say it now?
Yeah.
My honorable mention is the shirt that I found with you guys, which was the "You Complete Me" shirt, which is in the La Cava del Tequila store, the little festival store that's all La Cava stuff in Mexico, and it's just so cute. I mean, it's so cute. And this, of course,
Carlos and Jason under each of the characters.
This, of course, is a reference.
I'm not an avocado, please.
It's not just a reference to Jerry Maguire. There's also a reference to the avocado margarita that they have at Cava. So it's nice. It's a cute shirt, right?
Yeah, it's a cute shirt.
Birthday's coming up, Michelle. Birthday's coming up.
One thing, Collin, it's your turn.
Oh, I got to look at my list. It's okay.
Yeah,
I got a hard time about
this time,
it's cool.
Yeah.
Nobody. Yeah, it's cool. No. Okay, so the first one on my list is a little odd, and I honestly know they do this more for Flower and Garden than they do for Food and Wine these days. But it's the little extra details in Living with the Land. When you go through the greenhouse area, they have the little signs of different things that you recognize that could be used in the festival or that are pay homage to the festival that's happening outside of the doors and outside of the attraction. And it's a little thing, but it's something Disney doesn't have to do. And along those same lines, because I know this isn't on anybody else's list, are the little flags that they put in the diorama of the train set in the Germany pavilion, which I just thought about when I was thinking about the little signs. They actually change with the festivals. So like when it's Flower and Garden Festival, the little sign changes. And it's just something they don't have to do, but it makes a big difference when they do. So I like seeing these little things because then it kind of ties the whole experience beyond World Showcase into little other elements of the parks.
Mm-hmm.
Simple, but it's on the list.
I love it, buddy. It is a good thing to remember that.
That's what I say about people say. Is Collin among one of your friends? I say, he's simple, but he's on the list.
It's probably accurate, though.
It's not accurate.
No, it's not accurate, but it's funny.
Accurate.
Yeah, but he can lose the opportunity. You cannot lose that opportunity.
I'm not as dumb as I sound. It's okay.
He's not dumb at all, but he's a good
no.
sport. So that's
Okay, so let me go to my third option, and as I said, I'm bringing something that is I will say a little nostalgic because it's not. As far as I know, I cannot see anything happen like that during this festival right now. But are the celebrity chef appearances, and when you have the opportunity to sit in and to hear from them, and they were different. I remember one that I had that I watched, Chef Kat Cora. It was amazing.
I missed Kat Cora. Her restaurant.
Yeah, it was amazing.
The pizza was a lot better at the window when that was the case.
And there were
too.
even some other ones that were not so celebrity chefs. For me, were not celebrity at all because I didn't know who they were. But
they were just chefs.
They were but they
That
were
wasn't
great.
good enough for
They
Carlos.
were great. So all those special presentations, not even for food but also for wine. I love that, and it was something that they used to have since the beginning of the festival. I know that due to the whole thing that we're going through right now, they cannot probably replicate that in this moment. But the celebrity chefs and all those courses and special presentations, this is amazing. It is amazing. I like it. What happened?
Peter Mano. He says Gordon Ramsay yelling at everyone. I was like,
Exactly.
no, that's it.
Exactly.
That's more of a
That'll be in
universal
Miami
experience.
soon.
That's a universal experience problem.
Well,
No, more like a Disneyland Paris. Gordon Ramsay would be more of a Disneyland Paris experience, right? What's wrong with you? Move faster.
and I love that guy. I love that. Have you ever been to one of his restaurants?
Yes.
No, but I want to.
Yes, it is great. It is a great.
I think. Maybe I haven't. In Vegas, I think.
They're putting one in Miami, though.
Yeah, they're putting one in Miami. They're building one in
Looks
Miami.
really good.
Yeah. Jason, you're number 2.
Well, my number 2 is in the performance category. And if this all works out well, there should be a little video of the performers I'm most looking forward to.
Yes, there's a video. Yeah. But let me show first the card. You're talking about the
Latin Ambition, who will be back. They were there for the Flower and Garden Festival.
Jason's
They're
nickname.
we should go to the video now. So Latin Ambition. Latin Ambition.
Sorry, that was too easy.
Let me go to the video. Jason, the video that you sent me 16 minutes long, so sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah, that's okay. But I
We can
love
watch
that.
the wrestling. Well, we'll post a link to
Yeah, we can. Yeah.
post a link to the whole thing. It's so good, right?
Yes, it's really good.
It's so good.
It's really good. It's the Latin Ambition, September 3 to 6. The September 3rd to the 6th.
And despite the name, I will not be performing.
Not this year.
Collin, your number 2, please.
So my number 2 is actually merchandise, but beyond like the shirts and logo gear. And I joked before the show if I could remember what I meant by this, but I did. And very much so with this kind of stuff for me, both Flower and Garden and Food and Wine are kind of notorious for this. They also, beyond like the stuff that they make for the festival, they also bring some unique items in. I know they bring a lot of it from around the country and some of it around the world that you can't get the rest of the year in Epcot. So it's nice to see some of the shops that bring in unique things. I know they did lotions and like lip balms and stuff one year, and then they did. Actually, for I believe it was Flower and Garden or Food and Wine last year. They brought in a variety of alcohol from Kentucky, and they have wines that show up in France, and there's little booths and the festival centers and stuff are just show places for those items that you can't find the rest of the year in Epcot, or if you can, they're a little harder to find. And it makes a big difference. It gives you an opportunity to kind of explore, see some merchandise that you wouldn't normally see, or even that you may not even have where you're from, and an opportunity to try something new.
I like it.
Mm-hmm.
My number 2, let me take it. Oh, today's complicated here.
Complicated.
I will talk about a food item, and it's actually from the Brazilian booth. There is one item that I know that it will show up later on someone else's list, that it's became pretty famous with the Epcot audience. Everybody loves, but from the Brazilian booth, there's also another one that is my favorite, and I need to recommend to everybody, which is the crispy pork belly with black beans and tomatoes. Okay? And I have to tell you one thing. Brazilian food, you have, for instance, people talk about the Brazilian barbecue, the rodizio, no? Which is from the part of the country that I'm come from the south. There is also, everybody knows, the pão de queijo, the cheese bread, which is from Minas Gerais, with the central part of Brazil. But black beans and rice, it is something that is official all over Brazil. So this one is actually the food item that is closer connected to the Brazilian, the typical Brazilian food, which is protein with rice and beans. And I love the way they do this crispy pork belly here. It's always amazing. There's a little vinaigrette that goes with the pork that is really good. And the black beans are amazing. So,
what would you drink with it, Carlos?
And you drink a caipirinha, which is in the Brazilian booth in Epcot. They do a frozen caipirinha.
The frozen one is so good.
That is something
refreshing.
that I'm promising you guys to do, and it is in the works. We're gonna prepare. It is a special segment regarding cocktails, and I'll promise you guys that I will do a caipirinha and a caipirosca to show you guys how we do the Brazilian caipirinha. Well,
so what, you're going to teach us how to do it?
Yes.
What, like live?
Yes. Not live. I will record it.
Why not live?
No.
That always works out so well.
Oh, we knew
really.
The last time with the
You can see the bunda
the
come
eggplant
up
went
it'd
so
be
well.
great.
No, the last time with the eggplant tea, it was
delicious.
okay. And Marcos is saying, love those things. Caipirinhas are delicious. Yes, their caipirinhas are great. Okay, so let me go. So now it's Jason's. Jason's top.
Is my number one.
Number one.
That's bad drum roll. All right, so my number one category, unsurprisingly, is going to be food, and because it's the Food and Wine Festival, it is. This get a little bit of a cheat. I couldn't make up my mind, so I said all the seafood salads, all the seafood stews, pretty much all the seafood.
So in other words, he cheated again.
I totally cheated. I'm so sorry, but I couldn't. It was
Not only were the 9 options last night,
I have to
cheating,
tell you,
but now
I
he's
have-
got.
I have
15
to
in
tell
one
you
answer.
that the seafood menu this year it's really good. And the dish, and I don't know whether it was the air conditioning or the patriotism or what, but the crab meat parfait thing that I had in American Adventure was really good. Was really good, as was the shrimp. There's also a shrimp when the Spanish kiosk opens back up. There's a shrimp dish there that I'm really looking forward to. A shrimp I forget what it is. Anyway, look it up. You'll see.
But there's a question.
There's a seafood stew. There's a seafood stew coming to the Brazilian.
Yeah. Yes,
which I don't know if that's new or not, but I've never had that.
It is a moqueca. They already had in the past. It's a moqueca.
Was it good in the past?
It is good. It's not even close to the real moqueca, but you can try it. The thing about
Why would you bring me down like that?
No, but it's good. It's good. It's good.
It's not even close to the real thing, but you go ahead and try it. It's fine.
Yeah, but you know one thing? Peter is asking one thing that is really important. Does that include
No.
lobster mac and cheese?
No.
It should.
You know what? And I'll tell you why. In all seriousness, I'll tell you why. Because the seafood
he
dishes,
has a ranch
they have
and
to actually
lobster
be
mix?
like about the seafood. Like lobster mac and cheese, it's mac and cheese with lobster thrown into it. Whereas
Mike,
like a
Surf
seafood
and turf
stew,
must devastate you.
Michael,
Surf and turf meal must devastate
I
you.
would never order a surf and turf meal because it's like that's just for people who can't make up their mind and don't know good food.
Me.
Michael Riley said Termador lobster burger stew.
Oh, it's just like yes,
Yes.
Oh,
I would eat that.
that's because you don't know good things.
Oh, Gustavo Velasquez said
Well.
in his defense, Jason looked happy eating that crab meat perfect. Yeah, that's true.
Gustavo,
It's
you
true.
and I need to get one of those together, and we'll sit at a table or stand at a table, and we will eat, and we will cheers the gloriousness that is that crab meat parfait. And I got to tell you, even then, I preferred to eat it in the layers, like I kind of crab meat, and then the guac, and the crab meat, and then the guac. Like doing it together just takes away from the crab meat. Crab meat's such a delicate flavor and good on its own. But I have to tell you, the crab meat was really good. It was really
He's
good.
really
Look-
picky about crab meat.
I'm gonna eat that again too.
Colin, let's go to your
Wait, I had an
number-
honorable mention.
Oh yes, you're
None
right.
for you.
Sorry,
Even though someone already said it.
Yeah,
Already
yeah.
stole like 16.
Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, no, and I need. I would never forget this honorable mention. Can I
It's
show it?
about Acacia. Of course, it's about Acacia. Like, I mean, this stuff's so good. And I know it's not as good as I've had pão de queijo even from some Brazilian bakeries locally that blows this even out of the water. But this stuff's it's still good.
No, you know one thing, buddy.
I know you love it.
I love that. I love the one from
I like it
Epcot.
too.
I love the one from Epcot.
But-
And it's one thing that is pão de queijo is as I told you, is from the central part of Brazil, and it went all over Brazil. It's pretty common in coffee places. So you have coffee places even in restaurant, in shopping malls, in airports, and you have pão de queijo there, and you ask for pão de queijo to drink with coffee. And
It's
it's
good portion size here too.
Yeah,
It's
yes,
not
yes.
too much.
Yes, and actually it's like that in Brazil too, okay? One thing that you probably people is already aware that you can buy in Publix and even in Costco, there is something called cheese bites, which is the pão de queijo, the frozen pão de queijo, and it just put it in the oven. Cheese bites. Never heard about it?
No, I don't know about these cheese bites.
Yes, it's a pão de queijo they can buy in Publix.
He's been holding
Come
out
on now.
us.
Yeah, but they're tiny ones. They're lovely. But the one in Epcot is really good. Okay, and there's one thing. I don't know if there was an attempt. Well, sorry.
I was going to go to
He's going to
Publix.
Publix.
There was an attempt in the past, actually in the beginning of the 90s. There's a really big fast food chain. It's a coffee chain called Casa do Pão de Queijo, which means
We
Pão
probably
de
don't have
queijo.
that here.
Pão de Queijo home, and that place tried to open 40 stores here in the U.S. and
That
they
didn't go well, apparently.
it didn't go well because there's one thing about pão de queijo that we know. The place that you prepare pão de queijo has this really strong cheese smell, so people start to run from that place. Okay.
It's like the cheese section in the grocery store.
So that's it. But thank you, buddy, to bring the pão de queijo. I'm so proud of it. What are you laughing?
Wendy's comment, she says, Jason ate it in layers because he craves structure even when it comes to his food. Yes,
I can vouch for that.
that's
Buddies. So let's go to which is now it's mine or Colin's?
Doesn't really matter.
Colin's,
I don't know.
Colin's number one. Yes, Colin's number one.
Mine's going to be pretty short because, unfortunately, they didn't open it this year. But it was the World Showplace. I love what they've done with that space. And while it is kind of a simple space, if you don't know what it is, it's the area between, correct me if I'm wrong, Canada and the United Kingdom.
Oh, Canada.
Okay.
Oh, but if you don't know where that is, it's right. It's kind of sits back off the World Showcase Promenade. It's in a big blue building, and if the doors are open, you can stroll right in. Typically, unless it's an event or something other than that. But in the past, they've used it as a festival center. They've also used it as kind of a meeting area. They've also used it as a big hall for housing food and wine booths, or flower and garden festival booths, or even Festival of the Arts booths. But this year they're not using it for that. There's a lot of people thinking that they may be holding on into the fall to see if they're going to be able to do some group events in there. But we don't really know why it's not open at the moment. Could just be a spatial thing, but they were using it earlier this year. So we don't know what the deal is there. But when it is open, it's a lot of fun to kind of hang out in there. And it's a space that a lot of people don't always get to see or recognize that it is open. And a lot of people just walk right past. But there's typically a shop in there, at least 3 booths, and a good place to sit and enjoy AC.
But you know one thing, Collin, probably what's going on is that they come up with so many new places for this year. So the whole thing that they did with the Rotunda in the American Adventure, and also taking the space from the 360 theater in Canada too. I was really surprised where they did that. Okay,
They've done it before.
I was too.
They did it last
Oh,
year.
really?
Yeah,
I
they
didn't
have-
remember
Yeah,
that.
they did it last year.
I lost
and-
that.
It's like apples. Okay. Good. Way to go, Canada. Apples. Okay.
Just give me a caramel
Way to-
apple. I'd go back there.
Way
for
to
that.
go.
Oh, you know one thing? I was so happy because since October 1st, we had that guest from the Walt Disney magazine, WDW magazine from Canada. We saw our attendance, our viewership from Canada go up pretty steeply. Now it's going totally up. Thank you, Jason. We did it right.
Exactly. You just ran them all off. Thanks for that. We appreciate
We're
it.
gonna lose everything.
They have
Thank
great-
you, buddy.
The border opens.
We have wonderful
soon, so it'll be
popcorn and it's maple glazed.
Okay, let's go fast running to my number one. And for you, I will amaze everybody because I will not be talking about food, but my number one thing, and I really was missing this year, and actually I'm missing the previous years because they've been changing it, but it's the original format and lineup for Eat to the Beat, the music festivals that they have in the park. And it's, for me, Eat to the Beat was always the best one in terms of lineup. I'll give you just, if you allow me, buddies, can I show 2 examples of nice moments of Eat to the Beat?
Only if they're good.
And one thing I have to
When
tell
you get caught between the moon and New York City.
But that's one thing. You know that song? You know,
Cross. Sailing.
yeah.
Take me away.
The whole concert
And
is
that's why they
amazing.
don't do it this year.
And you know one thing, the only thing about Christopher Cross I have to say, and I will mention a song that has nothing to do with him, but it is. Remember that song, Video Killed the radio star. That's what's happened with poor Christopher Cross, because when
because he's not the most animated guy.
yeah, we needed to show up in the video. It was.
There's a. Yeah.
But I have another video for you. Because it actually is something that was
2 words
already,
for you. Green screen. They can make all sorts of action happen around him.
You mean what?
Criss Cross. They put a green
Oh,
screen
yeah.
behind, and they can make all sorts of stuff. He could
You're
be
right.
like, on
But
a
I
boat.
have, yeah, But
The mountaintop.
even doesn't work that well with him, I think. But there's another
next
one.
video
There's
of Sugar
another.
Ray, I'm gonna be really disappointed.
No, it's not Sugar Ray. It's not Sugar Ray. But
you.
it was an amazing concert. Look at this one. And
All I can take, Carlos.
there were several other ones. 38 Special, Night Rangers. I watched Wang Chang. Remember?
Oh yeah,
That Wang Chang was amazing. You guys remember Wang Chang?
I remember Wang Chang.
Yeah.
Colin, there's no chance. He
Dance Hall,
thinks
Dance
Wang
Hall.
Chang's the sound of bad. Colin thinks Wang
I
Chang's the
can
sound
barely
of faulty
remember
toilet
Sugar
makes.
Ray.
Sugar Ray also there. There were
That
several.
was what, 80s?
One,
Oh,
one,
Marcus said I need air supply to come back. Yes. 3 cheers for air supply.
no, come on.
Love
Air
that.
Supply.
Come on, air supply is amazing. We're lost in love, and I don't know what. Come on.
You know you can fool me. I'm in love with you so long.
What else? Here I am, the one that you love.
The one.
What else? Here I am, the one that you love, asking for another
No,
day.
even the nights are better.
Now that we're here together. Absolutely. You know you would go to an air supply concert with me.
Yeah, particularly with Colin with this energy. Look, energy.
I will not be at that concert. I most definitely will not be between
So
them
that's
at that concert.
that's what I miss. I really miss the whole thing with the Eat to the Beat concert. And they started to shift something like 2 years ago. They started to shift the Eat to the Beat lineup to with the Garden Rocks. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Eat to the Beat is sacred. It's like because you had the whole thing with food. Okay, and
That video. That little bit that you just did there where you said no, we have to pop that out, bring it back to next week, and I'm going to juxtapose that with a video that I'm going to bring to the table. It reminds me of something that needs to be seen.
I'm worried now.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
There could be so many bad things.
Yeah. Okay. So this top 3 was presented by the Pontos.
Punto.
The Pontos, where the Pontos were presenting this top 3. Guys, I just want to remind everybody that yes, I do have my Pontos, the Ponto Miami and Ponto Orlando. Ponto Miami with content from South Florida and Ponto Orlando with Central Florida, mainly Disney. You can follow me on Instagram. You can follow me on Facebook. And you can watch my live show every, let me say here, if it's this, yes, every Tuesday, 8 p.m. And thank you guys because everybody, every night, some of you show up there. It's always a pleasure to see you. It is in Portuguese, but it's a nice opportunity not to only see me, but to learn a little bit of Portuguese. And I really appreciate that. I really appreciate it. What's happening?
Zach, nice guy Zach Brown said, "Ah, yes, the Ponto twins. So nice they named it twice."
Okay. And with this Ponto singing, there was something else that I noticed because I'm here in the middle of the wilderness, and I'm really concerned about.
And
The wilderness.
Bigfoot's
Let's check the
behind you.
Bundacam. Let's
yeah.
check the Bundacam.
Bigfoot's out there.
Is it coming from there?
Let me see the Bundacam there.
Everybody quiet.
Oh,
That's
it's
it,
dark.
Bigfoot. See
hear
that
that?
little flicker in the right-hand side? That's Bigfoot. That's his eyes.
Oh my
Do you hear
gosh.
it though?
My gosh. Do you?
What? Yeah. It's like a little. What's that sound?
Yes, that's what's that sound. Jason, can you explain to everybody what is that sound?
I would love to. What's that sound is our very favorite, even Collin Kendall's very favorite segment here on After Hours, where we will play for you a brief little bit of sound from somewhere in Walt Disney space. These happen to be all from Walt Disney World. Your job is to tell us what the sound is, where it's coming from, where in Disney, be as specific as possible, and you can win the adoration of all of your friends, plus a night with Collin in not
Depends
the
on who
Galaxy,
wins.
not the Star Wars.
Star Wars Galaxy Cruiser, yeah.
Yeah. And I think this week's I think it's going to be easy this week. I think it's an easy week.
So let's try to see. Let's see.
Okay.
Let's go to the first one in 1, 2, and 3.
Ooh.
I have to light up the incense here.
Oh, okay.
Let's go in 1, 2, and 3.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. That's
it. That's all you get. You get what you get, and you don't get upset.
And I do it again.
That's what Miss Shelley used to say.
And I do it again in 1, 2, and 3.
Mm-hmm.
Carlos's sinus is about 6 days ago.
Sorry?
I said Carlos's sinus is about 6 days ago.
Oh, the musical sinuses.
Exactly.
You've reached the musical
Sounds like a
sinuses
French
stage.
horn.
Friends by the Fountains was Kelly saying. Boardwalk, Caleb jazz music, cat walking across a keyboard. That's Peter. Heather saying Grand Floridian Orchestra. Michael Riley, Italy. I think I hear jazz. This is what Michelle's saying. Patricia's agreeing, me too. And Kelly is saying I'm sticking with France. France. Zach.
France.
Zach,
My
Jason,
beloved France.
Jason busking in downtown Orlando. Grand Florida Orchestra.
I just learned what that is.
You don't know? You didn't know what busking was?
What is busking?
I'm not talking about it here. Just keep going.
That's embarrassing. You
Another
lived
one.
how long without
No.
realizing
Let
that?
me. No. Let busking. Let me. I will.
Sounds kind of inappropriate, doesn't it?
Music from Italy. Mary Two Elsing Riviera. The sounds of jazz from Seoul. Under the Sea Ride. Grand Floridian Lobby. Grand Fiesta Tour. I don't remember what it is, buddy.
You don't? We have a correct answer.
Yeah, we already
had a correct
had
answer pretty early, actually.
Yes,
Yeah.
pretty early. And I think it was Callie, the first one.
I believe it was too.
Yes, let's show the review.
It was me. It was me.
Let's show the review.
That volume is so low in the video. I'm glad you cranked it up on the audio side of things. That's it. That's the France Pavilion. That was the day of the monsoon, the deluge.
Deluge. One thing, in the France Loop, there is one thing that I love is the when they played the Vian Rose, because I have a story about that. Pedro,
No, do tell.
Pedro, my son, seems really small little baby. He loves that song, and he's always singing that. So every time I walk by and I'm not with Pedro, I remember about him. He's in France. I love that, and what a beautiful melody,
I love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yes.
Love that whole place.
So let's go to the second sound in
That
1,
one thing.
2. What do you want think?
No, that's okay. I'm not gonna talk about it.
Okay. Let's go to the second sound in 1, 2, and 3.
The bats in Jason's attic.
It's just like the bats in Jason's head.
Or in my attic here.
It's accurate. They're all over Florida.
Let's do it. Let's do it again in 1, 2, and 3.
Actually, I may know what this is.
Really?
Yeah, I just told you.
The bats at Jason's head. Big Thunder Mountain. Citizen is Pandora. Jason on Sleep and Sleep. Another one that I have to.
No, it's more. That's more the sound. Oh, do you remember?
Wait, you don't know what a slip
Colin
and
won't
slide
remember
is,
this either.
Carlos?
But do you remember when you're a kid and you're trying to go down one of those slides?
Oh,
and,
yeah,
and
yeah,
you had shorts on.
yeah.
And it wasn't slippery enough, and your skin made that sound.
It's unpleasant.
You're playing again. Play it again. I'm pretty sure it's the same sound.
Let's go in 1, 2, and 3.
It's pretty close, actually.
And unhappy kid.
Need more
Chris,
dish soap.
our friend Chris Lardy is saying, living with the land. Hi, Chris. How are you? Caleb is saying Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Outside Tower of Terror is what Kelly is saying. Pandora is what Mary is saying. Everest, Carlene. Navy River, Marcos. Birds at Animal Kingdom. Will that nearly needs a WD-40? Yes, it's the same thing. But
got a correct answer.
We have a correct answer here, and it was
I
our.
know what the answer is.
You do?
You do?
I think so.
Which is I will show it right away. So to tell you first, tell first, and I'll show the answer here.
This is the marketplace in Galaxy's Edge, isn't it?
Let's see.
I thought it was going to show
Didn't
it.
press the button.
Yes.
Colin's watching like, does this video end?
It's the same thing.
I had to get the. I
You
had
just
to
keep
get
getting
the-
quiet.
Good
Yeah,
job,
Yeah,
Caleb. Thank you, Caleb. You got it.
Very good. And Colin gets kind of like
I was
half
close.
credit,
Yeah.
3/4 credit. Yeah.
So let's go to the third sound in 1, 2, and 3. Oh. I remember this one now. I remember. Let's do it. Let's do it
Do
again.
you remember? There was
a
a time.
time, September.
No, that was a different song. Oh, you're thinking of September. That's a great song. I was thinking about the. Do you remember there was a time when we were on the street?
I think.
No, it's
I knew Carlos's song. I have no idea what Jason's talking about.
Do you remember?
We used to talk about the weather, making us together. Remember,
Oh,
you don't
yeah.
know the song?
Yes, I know. No, the song. Yeah. But do you remember very first time September? That's
Of course, Earth, Wind, and Fire is my
good
favorite
song.
band.
I know
Yeah.
that song.
Of course.
Yeah. Okay, I will.
Is there one more time?
Well, so let's go one more time. I've lost now. Where I am?
One more
September.
I missed 3 months.
in 1, 2, and 3.
Now, for the record, that was an Earth, Wind, and Fire reference to September.
Yeah. It's not Cool the Gang, no.
Cool and the Gang's great.
It's great. You know where I watched Cool the Gang live?
Beat to the Beat
Where now,
concert series.
Carlos?
In
Where now?
Epcot, and it was not a concert series. It was the New Year's Eve between 1991 and 1992.
So
Epcot.
4 years before I was born.
Oddly specific.
yes, and it was amazing. In Epcot. Okay, so let's
Thanks
do it
for
again
inviting me.
in 1, 2, and 3. So Toy Story Mania track. Oh,
Yes, and Christy's right. It
Mike
was changed as well.
Sizemore, I think that's what I was thinking too.
Mike Sizemore is saying something really interesting here. Traffic lights at Disney Hollywood Studios.
We got
Circus-
Carousel,
Circus area game.
Raleigh on Main Street, Carlos's bicycle, horse-drawn carriage. Yeah. What do you think? Does Colin have a guess?
I just said. I said my answer's the same as Mike Sizemore's.
I didn't hear you say that. Oh.
The stroller
There's
Main Street.
these things called ears, and they're for listening.
I was still singing songs, Colin. I'm still singing songs.
Yeah, so let's show the review though. So it's
We got a correct answer.
yes, we do have a correct answer. It was Mike's answer. Let's show it.
Did you see the end of the video that the group the video that they were doing as they were going down Hollywood Boulevard? There's
No.
oh, it's cute. There's like a whole group of people that were like just kind of moving backwards and taking a picture or taking a video at the same time.
Yeah.
Is it just me, or did those light posts used to light up? Like the traffic lights? When they changed, I thought there was a red light and then a green light when they changed. Maybe it's only at night.
Yes, it is during the night. If I do have a picture of that, I think.
Yeah, I thought I did too.
Maybe it's the other side of it.
Yep.
It's a traffic light. They have both sides.
Now the bulbs burnt out.
That's true.
Okay.
Maybe that's what's wrong with Jason. His bulbs burn out.
Oh.
That was.
Oh, he did it again.
Buddies, well, so that was our was that sound, and that's actually this was our episode 58. But let me bring some things up from that we're working on. There is a new segment that Jason, and I will not spoil anything, but if we could bring the new segment, the one that we've been working actually for more than 1 month, 2 months. Something regarding bedtime.
And a hat.
And a hat.
Oh,
And a
Yeah.
Brit.
and if we could have that done for next week, would be great. Yeah, that'd be great.
I'll have to talk to my people.
And we're already actually planning
I
for
have to talk to
the.
I'm very tired about this. I'm very tired of this segment.
And
That was terrible.
I was like, what is he talking about?
yeah.
It took me a minute too, but I picked up on it.
And
He does this kind of stuff all the time.
There's also in probably 2 or 3 weeks we're gonna have a special episode with some guests and some friends that are particularly we'll talk about learning, and we need to know
Learning, Colin.
Yeah,
We need that help.
We
Oh,
need
called-
that help. We need
We got that
that
lecture. We got that lecture before the
We're
show
gonna
even
start
started.
with A,
Carlos
we're
said
gonna
it's
go to
called
Z.
learning. It's
And-
called learning.
And one thing, so this is our we had some special surprise lives that we did the last week, and last week we did one, and then this week we did another. But remember, Thursday night, 8 p.m. This is after hours time, and we're gonna always be here.
Please stop.
Yes. I didn't saw it. Thank you. I was paying attention. To the
Oh,
camera.
lucky you.
Yeah, I have to do like that. I was looking to the camera. Okay, Thursday night, 8 p.m. is after hours, sacred time. Okay,
I thought I was watching
I'm
a late
feisty.
90s music
I'm-
video.
Apparently, we're going to be doing sacraments too now. Moving forward, it's great. That's what the incense was about.
tonight
He's gonna
the episode
waft
is
it
brought
around
by
his
you by
head.
the letter M. Yeah.
All right.
Hey, well, right. So Thank you, everybody. So I hope you have a magical rest of the week. Stay safe, stay good. Take care, please. And we will see you next week with episode 59. Thank you. See you. Bye-bye.
Right, guys.
Story